Letter 309. For the Right Honourable My Lady Boyd. Proceedings of the Westminster Assembly. Madam, grace, mercy, and peace be to you. I received your letter on May the 19th. We are here debating with much contention of disputes for the just measures of the Lord's temple. It pleaseth God that sometimes enemies hinder the building of the Lord's house, but now friends, even gracious men, so I conceive of them, do not a little hinder the work. Thomas Goodwin, Jeremiah Burroughs, and some others, 4 or 5, who are for the independent way, stand in our way, and are mighty opposites to presbyterial government. We have carried through some propositions for the scripture right of presbytery, especially in the Church of Jerusalem, Acts chapter 2, 4, 5, 6, and 15, and the Church of Ephesus, and are going on upon other grounds of truth, and by the way have proven that ordination of pastors belongeth not to a single congregation, but to a college of presbyters, whose it is to lay hands upon Timothy and others. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 14, 5 verse 17, Acts 13 chapter 1, 2, 3, chapter 6 verses 5 and 6. We are to prove that one single congregation hath not power to excommunicate, which is opposed not only by independent men, but by many others. The truth is, we have at times grieved spirits with the work, and for my part I often despair of the reformation of this land, which saw never anything but the high places of their fathers and the remnants of Babylon's pollutions, and except that not by might nor by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord, I should think God hath not yet thought it time for England's deliverance. For the truth is, the best of them almost have said, a half reformation is very fair at the first, which is no other thing than it is not time yet to build the house of the Lord. And for that cause many houses, great and fair in the land, are laid desolate. Multitudes of Anabaptists, Antinomians, Familists, Separatists are here. The best of the people are of the independent way. As for myself, I know no more if there be a sound Christian, setting aside some, yea, not a few learned, some zealous and faithful ministers, whom I have met with at London, though I doubt not but there are many, than if I were in Spain, which maketh me bless God, that the communion of saints, how desirable soever, yet is not the thing, even that great thing, Christ, and the remission of sins. If Jesus were unco, as his ministers are here, I should be in a sad and heavy condition. The House of Peers are rotten men, and hate our commissioners and our cause both. The life that is in the House of Commons, and many of them also have their religion to choose. The sorrows of a travailing woman are come on the land. Our army is lying about York, and have blocked up them of Newcastle, and 6,000 papists and malignants, with Mr. Thomas Sidserf, and some Scottish prelates. And if God deliver them into their hands, considering how strong the Parliament's armies are, how many victories God hath given them since they entered into covenant with him, and how weak the king is, it may be thought the land is near a deliverance, but I rather desire it than believe it. We offered this day to the assembly a part of a directory for worship, to shoulder out the service book. It is taken into consideration by the assembly. Your son Lindsay is well. I receive letters from him almost every week. Yours at all obedience in God, Samuel Rutherford, London, May the 25th, 1644.